More to the game as I come to you on this Sunday. It's NBA season. Me and my former college teammates and friends have been running an NBA fantasy league ever since 2017. And I'm one of the best, if not the best. Scratch that, I am the best. In celebration of the NBA season starting up this week, I'm gonna give y'all my seven hot takes for the NBA season. My first hot take, which is not really a hot take, is that number 1 overall draft pick Victor Wembanyama is going to be an all-star in his first season and show that he can be one of the greatest players of all time. Wemby, got drafted to the perfect situation. He went to the Spurs. And I know y'all don't think that the NBA is rigged, but like I said last week, the fact that a generation of talent falls into the hands of Greg Popovich, and he's from France, and he said he wanted to go to the Spurs? Come on, man. Come on. You can't tell me that the NBA did not fix that. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Now, I'm an NBA fan just like y'all, but let's be real. They got a young team. They just signed the guy, Devin Vassell, to a big contract. They got the energy guy, Sohan, I don't know how to say his name. Dennis Rodman Jr. gonna be playing alongside Wemby. And we know what Greg Popovich is about. In my opinion, he's the greatest coach of all time in NBA. That is my opinion. And he got Wemby. They've been real mid the past about 5 years. And now they got Wemby. That's a match made in heaven. He's gonna be an all-star this year, lead the league in blocks, also have amazing highlights every week of the NBA season. And I know how y'all get. Y'all gonna see the highlights over and over on ESPN Sports Center. Y'all gonna start hating on him. But enjoy greatness. That's a young man with a lot of talent. Take number 2, which I kind of already covered, is freak time. Dame and Giannis are gonna win the championship this year. Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo running a pick and roll? Come on, how you gonna guard that? A teammate just yesterday asked me how you supposed to guard that. I said pray. That simple, pray. Because ain't no real solutions, to be honest with you. And if they shooters are hitting, because that's what you're gonna live with, the shooters, it's over. And you got 2 dudes that's humble and hungry for a championship. Freak time going all the way, Bucks and 6. And I'm a Lakers fan. Which brings me to my third hot take. The Los Angeles Lakers will make it to the NBA Finals. And yes, they got swept last year by the Nuggets, but that's last year. They only got better. They added Gabe Vincent, Reeves coming back, he only getting better. D-Lo coming back, hopefully that bad playoff experience got him in a different mindset to where he's just locked in and ready to go. AD's there. LeBron is going to be LeBron. Hopefully they play enough games, to make the playoffs. That's the only thing we really worried about in LA is health. AD got to stay on the court. Bron got to stay on the court in year 22. Ain't no way I can see myself playing basketball 22 years. No, sir. Fourth hot take is for the Celtics fans. Y'all dirty, despicable. Oh, I really don't like the Celtics. And they've been saying the Celtics are so good for so long, and they just keep knocking on the door, make it to the finals, make the conference finals every year. Tatum and Brown. I told y'all, check the video out. I told y'all that duo is not going to win a championship. They do the same stuff. They redundant. And that's why I'm saying that they will not make the NBA Finals yet again. Tatum and Brown need to be broken up. Hopefully, they flame out in epic proportions. I hope they get swept in the first round type of deal. Like, just look terrible. Blow it all up and send it somewhere else, because I'm tired of seeing the Celtics. All y'all want to talk about is Tatum and Brown. They can do it. They're young superstars. Just give them time. It ain't gonna work. So the Celtics, as long as they have Tatum and Brown together, will not win a championship, including this season. Celtics not making it to the championship, yet alone winning one. Number 5 on the hot take list is going to make some people mad. I know it's a lot of KD fans, a lot of D-Book fans, a lot of Phoenix Suns fans. Y'all got Bradley Beal coming over there. Y'all got rid of CP3 and 8 and got some other pieces, but y'all ain't got enough. I'm sorry to tell you, the Suns, they ain't got enough. Offense is great, KD, Book, Bill. What the defense at? And the guys that you got playing defense off the bench, how many minutes are they really going to play to affect, the defensive outcome? Out of those three guys, you expecting KD to lock up at his age and with his body, and you got D Book, a young superstar that's going to be high usage in a lot of moments. You want him to lock up? And don't even talk about Bradley Beal locking up. Come on now. Bradley Beal is a dog, great player, but defense, come on now. You ain't locking nothing up. And he's only 6'3". I swear I thought Bradley Beal like 6'5", 6'6", the way he built. Like, I did not know he was 6'3" for a long time. I felt like I figured that out maybe like 3 years ago. I thought Bradley Beal was like 6'5", 6'6". But neither here nor there, Suns ain't got enough. They bench is not where it need to be to win the championship. And as y'all saw last year, you got to have depth. You got to have role players that can step up in big moments. Guys like the Bruce Browns and KCPs had to step up in big moments. Even with the teams that didn't win the championship, you had the Gabe Vincents and the Caleb Martins, Austin Reeves. Like, to make a deep playoff run, you need role players that can make shots and make defensive plays and just make plays in general in those moments. Because the stars can only do so much. And because the stars can only do so much, this leads me to my sixth hot take. The Nuggets and Heat both made it to the finals last year. And neither one will make the finals this year. And they will regress. I still believe Jokic and Murray going to be that dynamic duo. But the loss of Bruce Brown and then the fact that you already won, you had that same hunger that you were feeding off of last year, the Nuggets going to take a step backwards. And with the Heat, it just got worse. Kyle Lowry only got older, and now he's supposed to be the starting point guard. You lost Gabe Vincent. And you lose Max Strus, even though he didn't show up in the finals like you wanted him to. He was a great shooter for you in a lot of points in the season. He's gone. And you didn't get Dame. So a lot of people on that team was feeling some type of way because they thought a trade was going to happen. It didn't happen, like a Tyler Hero. It's a recipe for disaster for this season for the Heat. They already a bad regular season team. They might even make the playoffs this year. I remember when the Lakers was trying to trade for CP3 and that deal got shot down. It messed up everything in the locker room. And the run that we had with Kobe and Powell was over. They didn't win before that, but that was the end for sure once that trade got nixed. And with the Heat, I know Jimmy's a dog. He is the epitome of dog mentality, but that ain't enough, especially with free time out there. Cleveland Cavaliers coming up. You never know what the Knicks might look like. I don't know. I just don't believe it. The Heat. the East ain't that loaded because Philly, I don't know what they're going to do. But, yeah, I just don't believe in the Heat this year. And my seventh and final take for this upcoming NBA season, we going to Golden State. To the Bay, talk about Steph and the Warriors. And the Warriors have a special place in my heart. I really, really enjoy watching the Warriors play. I feel like they play the game the right way despite this whole switching and iso ball shift the NBA has seen. But they play the game the right way. Ball movement, player movement, and they play with joy. But that doesn't mean that they can't lose. If they didn't get worse, they didn't get better. Because Steph is only getting older, Draymond's getting older, Klay's getting older. You got rid of Poole for CP3, who is very old and not really a fit, but maybe he can be a fit if he's in the right role and running the bench unit. Looney getting older, even though he's not old. He got his back issues. Wiggins is Wiggins. Aiden, is Wiggins, good player. But the young guys on that team are gonna have to really take a step forward for them to get better, because the older guys ain't getting no better. They're probably gonna get a little worse. And you got rid of Poole, who was supposed to take the load off the shoulders of those older guys. And obviously they had to with how that situation was playing out. And Kuminga has to fill a big role. Iguodala retired, so that's leadership going in the locker room. I just don't see the Warriors doing a whole lot of damage this year. And I'm someone that really enjoys seeing them win. When they won that last championship, I was so happy. Because they won, Steph got that monkey on his back, got the Finals MVP, had an all-time great series. And they beat the Celtics. So I'm not hating on the Warriors. I'm just telling you how it is. They probably going to take a step back, and they might not make it out the first round with how low the West is. You got Denver, LA, Clippers, Suns, Kings, Grizzlies, Dallas, and don't sleep on OKC. OKC with Shea, they might be ready to make a little run. Might be able to make it to the first round. You never know. Like, don't sleep on them now. So the West is loaded in general. And I just don't think the Warriors are going to have a good season in terms of playoff success. That wraps up my 7 hot NBA takes for the upcoming season. I want you guys to wish me luck in this fantasy basketball season as well. I'm going for my 3rd fantasy championship, which would be a record. I already hold the record of 2. No one else has 2 in our group. So I'm trying to, create that gap. So I need y'all to wish me good luck on this season because I want that. I need that. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Like, subscribe, follow all social media platforms. Come back next week with more content. It's going to keep rolling. The show don't stop for no one.